Welcome, fellow biological organisms. I am a biological organism just like you. I enjoy masticating and aspirating, much as you do. Alright, what do we got here? Today! Okay, no news really. As you can see behind me. Progetto 46. It's a good tank. I'm not very good in it. If we, let me take my camera off and look down at the bottom and you'll see my win rate. Ooh, 40%, what a stinker. So I must have played 10 games in it. 15 battles. Also, I noticed recently that grand battles, if you win in a grand battle, it doesn't count towards your win total, your wins versus losses. It counts as a loss or a draw. It's just a non-win, which was really frustrating for me because I recently got the tier 10 Swedish. There we go. Tier 10 Swedish, and where am I now? I'm at 13% win. Ooh, that's really bad. Statistics, but I know way down here at the bottom so you can't see it. Let's move it up here. So out of 8 battles, I guess I've won 1. That sounds about right. But I also have played in grand battles that I have had at least 1 victory, because I was paying attention going into that one that I was at 0% wins, and at the end of it we won. And I still had 0%, and it counted the battle towards the total. So it was... What are you going to do? All right, I have played a game today. We've got today we're going to be playing all Tier 8 premium tanks. Is it a buyer's guide? Maybe. Christmas is coming up, or whatever you buy, whatever holiday you buy things for at the end of the year. I call it Christmas. You call it what you want. And money's good enough. Usually I'll switch one of these in hopes of getting a bonds. But half the time I reroll and I get, I'm exaggerating of course, demounting kits. It's just like, So we basically got a very similar mission, HP versus XP, for cash credits. Also, I was looking at loot boxes from last year, 2020, since we'll probably be having loot boxes again this year, and I spent $50 on 25 boxes, and I calculated I got about $96 worth of value out of it. That's not counting the decorations, of course, because what value do those have? It's hard to say. And the 3D style. I got 2 3D styles, one for both tier 10s, one the Polish Heavy, and the other was the E100, no, E110 E4, the turreted tank destroyer, American. And what dollar value to put on those, I didn't calculate those into the value. Got over 2 million credits, 8,000 gold, 4, sir. 4 premium tanks, but 2 were tier 3, 1 was tier 5, 1 was tier 6. The tier 6 one is the, what is that, the French M1A4 FL10. I've played that tank at least. The other 3 tanks I haven't even played. Combined total on those tanks, $39, roughly. So if you subtract that from the 96, that gets us pretty close back down to that $50 value. So was it worth the 50? Hard to say. I wanted the decorations because you get bonuses during the season for having your festive atmosphere. I can't remember what they call it, but having all tier 5 decorations gets you the biggest bonus, and so I wanted those tier 5 decorations. And I eventually got all the tier 5 decorations, I think, for at least 2, probably 3, but probably not 4. I may have gotten all 4. but I wouldn't swear to it, of the different styles. But, you know, it was enough that I could get my holiday decor up to all 5s, and that was the main thing. I can't remember what you got for maxing out each one, so I don't remember if I got all the Snow Maidens or not. I want to say that I did, but I don't know. But today, we're doing Tier 8, Premium. Some of these will be rentals, some of them I've had. I don't know if I'm actually going to play any rentals, because I would have to be fair, I'd want to deck them out. And let's see, let's start with the Progetto. That's in the thumbnail, so that's probably what we ought to start with. And as we can see, 40%. I'm not that great in it. Let's get the battle started here. I'm not that great in anything. It's a good tank. It has really good moments, but you've got to preserve your HP so that you can exploit those moments. You know, that's just World of Tanks in general. Even if you have really good tactical skill, the game, so much of the game is about exploiting the mistakes that your opponents make. If you're watching this video, you probably already know that. But at this point, you're not watching this video, unless you're on YouTube. Check 1, mic check. Ooh, that's a little bit hot, but I don't think it's clipping. Are we still waiting? Click, tick, tick. All right, oh, it's assault. What do we want to do? I think I'm going to come down here. Can we see my cursor? Yeah. And then try to prevent anyone from sneaking up the hill. I don't have great armor, so that might be kind of difficult. We'll see what happens. Should we play in hard mode? Ooh. Are there people that play like this? If you hit V on your keyboard, all your UI goes away. It's great for screenshots. Ready to go. Oh, he slipped me. He turned around. I was expecting him to come out in front, and he didn't. Well, he knows better now. He knows that if he tries to go up that hill, he's going to catch at least 2 shots. So the enemy is looking for me there. Sometimes you can creep up here and get a sneaky shot. Ooh, there's a little crease right there between the building and the pillar. So if someone was right there, we could hit him. I wasn't in the right position when that one tank was crossing. This guy's going to be cautious, so we're probably not going to get to hit him. It looks like no one's firing down this alley, or that Emil would be in trouble. I was not spotted. There's usually someone right there. Let's take a blind fire. And there's an Emil too. If I take out this, I should have waited till I reloaded. I do not have a shot on him, so he's in that crease. Just barely. And this guy is right there. So I am probably not going to be very useful this game. And I'm not going to hit anything over there. Oh, he faked me out. I probably should have held my fire so I'd get the better reload speed. I didn't take any damage, and I kept him from pushing up. I feel a sneeze coming on. Nope. Not gonna go after that. Don't quite have the armor to go face to face with these guys. Oh, I just realized I'm in a tier 10 match. And I still don't have any shots here. Oh, maybe I do. And did some damage. Good for us. Now we're on the long reload. The reload mechanism, the auto reloader, is that what it's called? Gives you a lot of flexibility. So you can get that burst out and then retreat for a full reload or wait for your first. Because when you're on empty, it reloads more slowly. Or if you fire one and wait, you don't have to wait as long till you have your full stack again. Shot on him. Not gonna get a shot on him. Well, our job is to push in here, and we're not pushing in, so that could be a problem. Let's see if maybe we can help out a little over here. Oh, what's happening? That's what's happening. Got two on him. And I was afraid that would happen. If I fall back to... No, if I fall back more, and my turret was pointed the wrong way. And if I come all the way back here, then I'm open to the defender. And... Oh. Getting some cover. Finish my reload. There we go. Someone's sneaking up on me over here. The Emil's looks like he's inching forward. I might have a shot on him. Nope. He's got cover. What's happening with this E3? If he peeks that corner... Oh, somebody's... Oh, crap! SU-130. And he's probably going to waste me because I didn't have that much health left. Probably should have tried to duck back around the building, but that would have left me wide open to this E3 who was coming at any time. Not to mention that an IS-3 might have had a shot on me. Probably not. Probably too low in the terrain. But we've got 2,100 damage. We blocked 240. Woohoo! And we only got 483 on assistance. Yeah, I think our team on the hill up here did a better job of spotting than I did. I slowed down that advance. But you kind of see what this tank can do. Again, we're up against tier 10s and a defender. So, can't expect too much. Let's stick with mediums for a little bit here. And this should take just short of forever. Alrighty, right. Mediums, and I believe I do have... Yeah, I do have rentals turned on. Oh, but I don't have premiums turned on. Alright. Don't have that or that. I just played the Lorraine 40T. I had a rental in it last week. It's okay. It's kind of like the Progetto. It's good for waiting for those opportune moments and then flanking and exploiting and then running for cover. The Borask, kind of similar to the 46, although I think the Borask has even worse armor, but I think it has better camo values. Concealment 2217 versus the Progetto 46 2519, but I've got better equipment on here, and I don't know if I have camo. I do have camo on the Borask. So with better gear, they'd probably work out about the same. Plus the the crew I have is quite a bit better. I've got... Most of my crew has full camo on the Progetto, but not on... Yeah, I don't even have crew in the Borask. Moving on. Let's see. We could play the 4202. I don't think I have it equipped, so maybe not. And, wow, is that really the only one I have? All right. Let's equip this. I don't know what to equip it with. Let's see. Spotting 390. What's the rate of fire? 7. So a rammer is iffy, in my opinion. So we'll definitely take the vents. Do we have stabilizer? Okay, we have stabilizer available. I'm going to have to use a demounting kit on this one when I'm done, because I don't think I'll ever play this again. And then what else do we want to do with it? It's got a pretty good turret, if I remember right. Turret. What's our specific power? Mobility. Specific power 15. So we could stand a little more power. We could also stand a little better spotting. No, we got hung up there. And we lost. Yeah, we were not advancing. So we're at 400. So if I put the coated optics on there, that'll get us to 440. Close to the 445 max. Well, it's not really max, because you can get upwards of 500 and more, which just allows you to spot things with better camo at full distance. I'm thinking turbocharger. And we've got ammo. Let's put a few premium rounds in. We didn't use any premium rounds. That's kind of the... I'm not even sure how the switching ammo in the Progetto works. I think if you want to switch ammo, you have to unload what you have, in which case intuition. You would really want intuition on one of your loaders, and on your one loader. Put some camo on here. Sure, I've got some camo just waiting to be used. What's the moon viewing look like on this? I think the moon viewing looks best on something like the IS-3, where you have that round top. And we'll go festive style. And I can take that off for free anytime I want. And crew is not great. We've got a Comet, Centurion crew in here. Maybe the Centurion didn't have the, whatever the last seat was, loader. I don't know. And we wait. Oh, I should have checked to see what our gun depression was. I'm guessing it's like 8 on this. And I think I've played this as a rental before. So we'll look straight down. I'm going to head over to the forest. Not quite sure where. It really depends on what your team does, because if your team isn't in position to support you, that looks like about 8. If your team isn't in a position to support you, then you're just going to get caught out. Man, this guy just said Hill Hitler. Hill Hitler. Ugh, what some people think is funny. I guess it's... I wasn't ready. And there's no arties, so I don't need to worry too much about changing position. 4:30. Oh, we got another tier 10 match. Hooray! It's like 4:30 you. Can I pin that? I don't... Yeah, leading EBRs is a different kind of challenge. Ammunition, it's cheap. Why save it? This guy has figured out I can't hit anything. And I do not have sixth sense on this. So he has kind of a routine. And somehow or another I managed to work that to his advantage. Still didn't lead him enough. At least I made contact. This T-57 Heavy's over here. So he probably doesn't have a shot on me. Oh, look, it's encounter. And that's a bad shot. He got behind that building right before I fired. I shouldn't have fired. He's going after our... We don't have any artillery, so... Oh, he's on the other side of the hill. We've got plenty where I am, and not enough where this other light just went. Yeah, we're gonna lose this. Someone in chat says, idiots! And are they really idiots, or are they just not as good? Sometimes that happens. In the morning it happens all the time. So he's back here spotting, probably. He may have gone the other way as well to get rear shots on our forest people. Whoa! I hit something and I'm on fire. And apparently I don't have a premium fire extinguisher. Yeah, well, we're about to lose, but that guy has a smaller repair bill now and he owes it all to me. Oh, look at this. Oh, I didn't quite get my shot off. I blame lag. Oh, toxic chat. One guy mouthing off. It's like, oh, why didn't you carry us harder, bro? Yeah, and even with as many people as we had in the forest, we still did not dominate that area. And I was part of that, not dominating. Couldn't hit the EBR. I feel like I owe this tank another chance. Oh, before we go, what is the gun dispersion? It's -10. Very nice. I mean, do you feel like you know how that tank plays, or you just know how to fail in it now? Pretty much fail play. What's happening in Pokemon Go? I'm supposed to catch something called a furfu, which looks like a cross between an Afghan and a standard poodle. At least it's a tier 8 game. Not quite sure what to do. Part of me thinks that I should go up to the, what is that? Yeah, C1 area and try to work that ridge. They do have 1 artillery, 5 heavies. and all 5 of their heavies are tier 8. 6 players on the other team without any stats. I wonder what that means. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he's just looking at the medals. Like I don't display a medal on mine. Oh yeah, and then someone in chat just points out that there is the randomizing feature, so that it can give you a random name. Looks like we're gonna have some people go up. I'll try to help them. My 10 degrees should help. But no guarantee, especially with my skills. I'm gonna knock that down in case I want to hide behind it later. And alright, I bounced him. I think I missed him. Nice gun depression. Lets us creep up here. There's someone back there. Missed. It's the 103. Here comes the Artie. Reload. Tried to track him. I put a little too much effort into him, but he is going down. He's pretty well injured, and I don't know if I can pin this Carnivore. Probably not from this angle. Progetto looks like he's fleeing. I thought he might be trying to flank us. I want to load gold for this Carnivore. Oh, there's a hole in front of him. And too late for that shot. Aston Rex, missed him. Can't tell who he's aiming at. Ah, I should have held my fire. Gone after that cupola instead of bouncing off of the Carnivore. Still missed him. Let's move up. Not getting any shots back here. E5 just got tracked. It's the unpatriotic patriot. I don't know what I'm hitting. Oh man, I can't. I'm about to say I can't pin that guy. IS-3 looks like he might be creeping this way. What I'd like to do is try to flank around this way, but that IS-3 is kind of blocking us. Yeah, this guy needs to die. Oh, auto aim didn't work. And let's see if we can get a ram. Got a little bit of a ram. Right through his rear deck. Unfortunately, he took our friend out. We've still got that IS-3 that could creep up on us through the middle. Udes. I like the Udes. And something just knocked that tree down. So, let's see if we can get a spot without getting shot here. And I'm immobilized by the Stritzvong. Oh my goodness, Aston Rex got me. Ooh, of course he got me. He's firing the gold rounds. Now I don't know where the STRV went. I might be able to get a shot on this guy right here. And boom! For the whopping 173 damage. And we're getting capped out by an ELC. Oh, an ELC. Even 90. And a Polish heavy. And I'm down to a one shot. Pretty much anything in the game can one-shot me from here. Let's go ahead and load a gold round. Well, they stopped capping. See if I can spot. Oh, wow. Oh, so I spotted the heavy, but the ELC got me. I'm the one person that's not good in that tank. But I think we got an idea of how the tank plays. Well, let's move on. I guess I don't have any more mediums. Sadly. Alright, let's try heavies. Ended 112. I've got a few games in the 112. I've got it decked out. I like this tank. Again, not that great in it. But it's a pretty good all-arounder. It's got pretty good armor. It's not the slowest. It's got a pretty good thump. Hits pretty hard. Pretty good penetration, I want to say. Average, at least. Alright, so we're in a tier 8 game. That's good. Going up against an Emil. I'm faster, so I can get to the top of the hill faster, but they also have 2 Arty. Oh, and it's encounter. So should I even try to go to the top of the hill? Of course I should. So I'll get there before the Emil, probably the same time as the IS-3, and probably beat the FE-442. No, maybe not. That's the medium, right? I'll probably beat the KV-3. So if I get up there, I could try to be there first and beat the IS-3. As long as the Arty doesn't get me. Wow, that's a bold move. He's trying to get in that dip. Which is a pretty good strategy, especially if your team will support you. Because it's hard to get an angle on that guy. You can come way out in the field, but then there's probably going to be enemies in where the traditional base is. You know, and then looking on the other side, right here below this Super Hellcat, that dip almost as well covered. Now, I don't think I have the... Yeah, that's my gun depression right there. So, trying to depress over this hill is going to be problematic. And can we get in his lower plate? No. And I'm way out here where the Arty can get me. Can I get a shot on this IS-3? Maybe. Nope. Maybe he's foolish enough to come up a little more. He's not. He's got the situation figured out. T-20, I don't have a shot. And Luva, I don't have a shot. Oh my god, the Patriot's about to go down. So they've got a lot of tanks up here. I guess we have about the same amount. Yeah, they're playing it smart. We're not really getting any shots. But now they're taking the low road on us. And we don't have any coverage. So I'm going to see if I can sneak around here in my very sneaky tank and give us some coverage on this side. Again, oh, bad gun depression. That needed to be done. Let's angle a little. Alright, he took care of the Emil. Very nice. Ground's a little flatter over here, but I might be They might be able to get a line on me from the from low down below. I might be able to go through his turret. I'm not sure. Yes, I can. Anything you can do, I can do better. And the T-44 is a tier 8 medium. It's pretty good, but it doesn't have strong armor, if I remember right. Oh! How did he get a shot on me? I already used my kit, so I can't reload. And now I've got ammo problems. And I'm surrounded. Thanks, team. I think the Luva is going to try to make a move here. And if the Leo's... Well, the Scorpion should be able to take care of that Leo if he minds his concealment. And I've got 12 seconds to reload, or before I can use my kit again. Oh, nicely done. That was the IS-5. Good job, bro. This T-44 is going to try to flank us. Oh, we really needed that to hit. Alright, I'm going to fix my ammo rack. Yeah, they definitely have the advantage here. I might be able to take out this IS-3, and I'm going to switch to premium rounds on my next at the end of this shot. Oh no! Now I have to bully him here. And that was a premium round. I'm going to reload standard rounds. So I probably would have been dead if I stayed up there and tried to trade shots with those guys. T-44. I'll probably get shot by the Leo coming over here. And if he's using premium ammo, he'll penetrate me. Good. Oh, that's a smart move. That's a smart move. Is the Leo? No, but the Super Hellcat's still up there. And I don't have... I can't spot the cap. What? And Artie probably will be taking me out any minute now. There's the Progetto 46. Will I get a shot on him? Nope. Happily. There's the Super Hellcat. That's what I was afraid of. And he's... Where is he? He's probably right here. Oh, I'm going slow because I'm on the red line. So I've already assumed that we're going to lose. It's me and him. Wow. Yeah, he is right there. Ah, I didn't angle enough. Even if I had angled more, he was using a PCR, so... Come on, 30-02. You got this. Anyway, we did 1,200 damage, blocked 2,200, and assisted for 267. Not great. Our team letting us get surrounded. Me being mediocre, not being able to make up for the lack of team. Oh, 111. I've played the 111. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've got stats on it. Let's see. 226 games? How did I play 226 games? That is the premium tank, right? Huh. And I've got a okay crew in it, you know. Weird. Versus the 112, I've got the 48% versus the 51%. Comparing them quickly, I mean, you can look this up on your own, but let's see. 111, we've got 196 penetration, 390 damage. I didn't check the rate of fire. 390, 196 for the 112. Rate of fire 11. I've got vents on that. Versus 11.72, no equipment. So they're pretty similar. You've got the pike nose, or the angled upper glacis, as opposed to the flat one. Hard to say. Rental period. I've never played this Chrysler. I don't think today is going to be the day. I've never played the Luva. So I don't have any equipment set up on either of these, and I can't see spinning it. They've recently buffed the Luva, so it's got better armor, but it's pretty slow. Aside from its slowness, it's pretty strong. It's got decent armor, especially if you can keep your lower plate covered, keep your angles. And if I remember right, the gun's not too bad either. 234 penetration, so that's better than the Chinese tanks at 196, considerably. And then the Chrysler... yeah, I think this is the one where the content creator got in trouble for saying that the gun is so bad it fires AIDS. It's got a slow rate of fire, and I can't remember. I think this is the one where there's a weak spot right here, or maybe that's the Germans with the rear mounted. Anyway, we're not going to play this one either because I don't want to spend on the equipment. All right, and these four I actually have. Let's start with the Samoa. The cool thing about the Samoa, I'm probably saying that right. Let's see. I took French. Samoa, something like that. Samoa. It's got that nice penetration. The alpha is low, but again, you've got a 4-round burst in your magazine. You've got decent gun depression at -10. The armor's pretty trash, but it will bounce things. I've never deliberately set up to try to bounce a shot and been successful, but I have seen plenty of, bounce indicators. It's like, thank goodness. 0.37, so it's got a decent accuracy. It's a little slow on the aim, not too bad. But like the Progetto or the AMX 40, it taking advantage of your enemy's mistakes is what this tank is good at. It's a little bit slow. You can bounce some shots, but you can't really rely on your armor. It has the 10 degrees of gun depression, but I wouldn't want to work a ridgeline with this because the turret just it's unreliable. Plus you've got a huge cupola there. Where are we? Oh, geez. And one of 3 heavy tanks. And there's no arty. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to play this like a medium. I often play this tank like a medium. If I've got a T95 or something that's, got troll front armor, I will sometimes play this as a backup tank. Use their armor and just prevent enemies from flanking them, and then if they get into an advantageous situation, then maybe I can make it stronger. It's perhaps overly cautious, but here I'm a top tier heavy going up against IS-3, 100-01 and 40-02. I've got that pretty good penetration, but I can't block anything. Lanson's an interesting tank. When I first looked at it, the stats didn't seem that good. It came out with that Viking 2D style, or maybe it was a 3D style, and I remember thinking, I don't want this. This doesn't look very good. But It's got a pretty good gun, and there's a bounce, and I should probably need to reload. I'm pretty sure I have Sixth Sense in this, and it didn't go off. So Hawk third. Oh, what I have there it is. So let's take a blind fire. Oh man, still shooting at me. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. Oh, bad time to reload. Bad time to reload. Do they have more than one? They have two Type 59s. They've got a gold and a standard. 10 seconds to reload. Stick it out there. I could track him. He's probably just waiting to be invisible. If I'm spotted, I know that he moved into my line of fire, but he has not spotted me. Oh, track. Yeah, I can't really do anything to him except track him. So he probably saw me pulling back and thinks I'm on reload, which I should be, but oh, too slow. Now I am on reload. I thought this had 4 rounds. I guess it has 5 rounds. I think the non-premium version has 1 more round. Seconds. What's this Centurion doing? I would not have a shot on him. We are reloaded. I'm going to see if I can peek over here through the bushes, knowing full well that that 59, if he creeps up a little bit, could get a side shot on me. Probably without being spotted. Our Type 59 might proximity spot him. Okay, I was not spotted there. Let's try peeking over here again. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I hit the ground on that. Do I want to reload? Tempting. Okay, he just knocked a tree down. He's going to try to move up on us. And I'm going to heal my gunner. Somebody hit him at some point. I don't know if it was me. Probably not. He probably has the see-through bushes equipment. I do not have a shot on him. Oh, he's firing gold too. Well, you know I am a heavy tank, and did I block that? No, I took damage. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. I don't have enough health. I've got too much health for him to want to push on me. If I didn't have to worry about him, I could try to get a side shot on this VK-45. I got 10 seconds to go. Oh, see, there's that armor you cannot rely on. We got 4 seconds left on the reload, and he's falling back. need them to be spotted again. 'Cause I don't think I can get a shot on the 59. Whoa, he's way down there. Pixel hunting. I aim's too high. And the tractor acted as spaced armor. So now I'm feeling very defensive. That 59 is still active up there, and we don't have anyone in position to spot him if he creeps forward a little bit. Seconds. Yeah, and I want to move to right here, but I'll be so in the open. Yeah, we're just not in good shape. Trying not to get tunnel vision. Swing and a miss. Feel back up a little bit more. Oh, I was trying to get my last shot off. I should have been more defensive. So you can see that the armor's not that reliable. We did end up blocking 750. Might we have been better off if I had gone down here to the city and tried to take some sniper shots up this alley? Maybe. It's arguable. But if you're spotted and you don't have a lot of cover that you can get to instantly, this tank is too easy to catch out. It's not that fast. But it hits hard, so as you saw, I try to be sneaky with it. I wasn't able to be that sneaky. What's the camo rating on this? I do not have a camo crew. I do have a camouflage style on it. And yeah, 6 and 4 for the concealment values. Plus, we can be pretty sure that guy had the either exceptional spotting or he had the see-through bushes. Commander's vision system, which again only gives you like 15%. Where is that? Oh, can you not put it on this tank? Maybe you can't put it on a heavy. That's the wrong thing. Let's try a medium. Oh, we got slowed down by the update. We did make some money there, even though we didn't hit that much. So, Commander's vision system. -15 to concealment of enemy vehicles behind foliage, and -10 to concealment of moving enemy vehicles. So you're just better at spotting well camouflaged tanks. So let's take a look at the details on the Fisherman's Bay there, because even though we didn't do that well, it seems like we made a little bit of money. As you would expect from a premium tank. We didn't fire any premium rounds, and we didn't use any consumables. But we started at 72, and that was with 3 penetrations. We fired 19 shots, hit 11, and damaged with 3. and we still ended up, after a resupply, making 44,000. So you can make money in it. Imagine if you did some damage in that tank. I've had good games in it. Let's move on to the next one, the Carnarvon, which let's look at the armor first. So hull armor, let's get where we can read that. 130, 51, 38, front, middle, or front, sides, rear. Excuse me. And you can see we got a pretty steep slope there. So the effective armor on this from this angle is probably more like 180 to 200. You know, getting sloping a little bit more obviously increases that. So I don't know what the effective, your top effective when you're using your gun depression. Turret armor 254. That's pretty strong for a tier 8, isn't it? If you look at the Patriot, turret armor 191. And it has pretty good turret armor. Plus you've got the spaced armor up here. So it should be good on a ridgeline. If we look at the gun depression, -10 versus the Patriot's -10 also. So it should be really good. It's got a lower alpha, right? 230 versus, I think the Patriot also has low alpha, yeah, 240. And 10 rounds per minute. That's without a rammer. So at 5.5 second gun reload, a rammer would take that down to 5 seconds. Let's see, traverse, not too bad. Mobility, we've got 15 specific powers, so it's kind of like your slowest mediums. Bad concealment, bad view range. I don't have much on here to improve the view range. Do I have a? I think, yeah, that's camo. Desert rat, so that's a style, right? I don't see it. I think I get this one as a random tank in the black market. There was some event that you could get random tier 8 tanks in. This is one of the 3 that I got. Let's take it on the field. So it seems like you want to use this tank on a ridgeline. It's got some mobility. It's got decent turret armor. It does. I have had enemies reliably hit my cupola, even though it's pretty small. Ooh, what do we want to do here? It's a tier 8 battle. Wow, and there's 6 tier 8 heavies. What do we have? We've got in the Carnarvon, the Chrysler, IS-22, IS-5, IS-M. Oh, and the Polish. So because of my hold down capabilities, I am a little bit tempted to come up here to the what is that, E6 area and work next to the train tracks. Most of the time I like to work that bush line. This also wouldn't be that bad on the hill. He's saying attention E1. Where's E1? There's E and 1. So he's gonna come up here and use those bushes for concealment. There's no arty, so I've got that going for me. Don't spot yet. This guy's gonna be dumb. Maybe I can get some side shots on him. And I've got visitors, so I need to fall back. Tried to use the house to block, but I didn't get far enough to the right. And it looks like he's got too much protection. Oh man, I really want to creep up and but they can get me between these houses. About this guy in the IS-5. Gave him something to think about. Oh man, Lanson got me from the hill. As bad as the Lanson looks on paper, to me, or at least it did, a lot of good players play it. Oh, I'm going to be too late to get a shot. Yep. And we don't have spots on the hill. Yeah, if they would light that Lanson up, then I could take a shot at him. This thing's not a great sniper, but it can snipe. Oh, got the T4 40-ton lit, but he's got cover. The Luva doesn't, but my friend here is blocking for him. Man, we are practically surrounded. We don't have lights for the hill. There's one, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fire from here. That was a risky shot. Or low probability, I should say. No lights on. Ooh, my ISM is getting eaten up. Of course, I'm already down to about half health. He is relying way too much on his armor, and maybe me. Yeah. And I don't have anyone behind me except this IS-22. Isn't that like a ballerina dress? A tutu? How did that miss? I know how it missed, but it was like a... Oh, it might have hit the dirt. AMX 1390. Did I spot someone over there? Let's see, can we hit this Luva? I'm gonna have to move up too far in order to shoot him. Renegade, no. Oh, what about the Lorraine 40? Can I get a shot on that? Nope. I'm gonna take one anyway. Oh, he's got cover. He's got cover. All right, our one line is doing pretty badly. There's no way we're winning this. Is there? Never say never. Oh, I so wanted that shot. I should just be happy that we took him out, but I kind of wanted to see if that was going to work because I aimed a little bit low. I was actually aiming at the railroad track. There's the Lanson. Oh. Yeah, the arc of the shot took it. It probably hit the railroad car. I wouldn't swear to it, but that's what should have happened. Yeah, I would have to hit his cupola to pin his turret. But as much as anything, I want him to... Oh, too late. I wanted to move back so I could move up and shoot at the... was it the Luva? Or something else. The Lanson. I think the Lanson was spotted. And... Oh, no! He's going to shoot more at me. He's got the autoloader and he fell back. Interesting choice. I don't have any shots at anything, so I'm going to try to remain chill. But the STRV has shots on me, and he's... Where is he? Is he behind this bush? Or is he... Oh, he's probably up here. Yeah, I could be taken out with the next shot. BC. Try to get some cover. Wait to be unspotted. Oh, he still got me with HE. My best bet is probably to fall back. In hopes that the STRV can't spot me. Or doesn't have... I'm out of his draw range. Ah! And then the Samoa got me. Samoa! Oh, so we only did 676 damage. We blocked over 2,000. Or no, was that assist? I think we assisted over 2,000. And I'm not sure. It seems like we blocked something. So I'm sorry, I should have stayed in there. Let's go with the Patriot. Things about the Patriot. It's got decent penetration, or actually good penetration. When you're aiming it, 0.35, so that's not bad. 10 degrees gun depression. The where's the armor? Mobility, concealment. No, it should be right here. Survivability. Yeah, there we go. So 152 on the hull, 191 on the turret, but I think the mantlet gives you even more. The cupola's a little small, and you've got some good angles on the side here. So you can work a ridgeline, and I have had crazy bouncing games in this. Is there damage caused, damage received, ratio of total damage received to number of battles fought? So I typically take 1,300 damage per game. Oh, gee, how's that possible? That can't be what that is. Ratio of total damage received to number of battles fought. Oh, okay. And no, that is what that means. So damage ratio 0.72, destruction ratio 0.84, armor use efficiency 0.56. So I was hoping that there would be a record of maximum damage blocked in a game, but that doesn't seem to be here. All right, let's take it out. And it's pretty. But it's kind of funny, since the the textures, or at least the high definition textures, load last. And I've got them on this installed on a hard drive rather than an SSD. So it just kind of tends to look like a blur until everything loads in. I always find that. Is there a word that means both frustrating and amusing? Tier 10 match. So I'm not going to go city. I'm tempted to go down here into the river. We've got 2 artillery. So I'm a little slow for coming up here and creeping this ridge line. It might work if I can maintain concealment in this low concealment vehicle. Then I might be able to help against anyone poking that ridge line there. Another temptation is to come up here by this Kanonen Jagdpanzer. I'm not sure my gun depression will handle this. Oh yeah, it will. So let's take a look at what we're looking at. Alright, there's the ridge line. No enemies spotted on the ridgeline yet. Maybe I should move up. We've got a Concept 1B up there. It's a weird tank. He just took damage, but I'm not sure from whom. And I don't know if these guys are being spotted, and that's why they're falling back. Well, he took some damage too. Alright, the 250 is hiding in that bush. He was using this camouflage. Concealment. I'm not doing any good back here. So I can either lend my... Wow, they are taking damage though. Who is hitting them? They could have someone down here. They could be getting crossfire from this hill. It's hard to say. Don't think I'm going to get a shot on... Oh, if I had timed that just right, but it would have been luck as much as anything. And these buildings are not just... These buildings are destructible. Which, arguably, I just made it easier for him to spot us than for me to hit him. And I'm spotted. Want to guess by whom? STA-1. It's the premium Japanese, isn't it? Yeah, I am not going to get a shot on him, and we are risking exposure to the hill. Man, he just took some damage. Looked like he got... Sounded like he got tracked. Yeah, that ELC, I think, is probably doing some spotting. They might have someone in this bush. I kind of doubt it. Let's creep up a little bit. Oh, I want to go after him. Oh, but then they might have someone in that bush right there. Let's take a blind fire. Ammunition's cheap in this thing. Move a little bit to the right. So let's move this over here. And then we'll creep up a little bit. Wait 2 seconds for the Sixth Sense to go off. And creep a little bit more. Did I spot him? I didn't get credit for it, or didn't... I guess it would only show credit if he was damaged. Maybe? I don't remember how that works. The STA is getting beaten up. Okay, we got bush transparency. I'm not spotting anything. I think there's something in there. I'm close enough that unless something had really good camo, I should be able to spot it if it's halfway behind this corner. Wow, how is that STA still alive? And, wow. I think we lost the city? Or it's sort of even? Did the leopard get him? The leopard got him. Which is a tier 10? Tier 9. See anybody moving over there? Well, the leopard's going to be moving up, and he's probably going to peek through this bush, so... My best bet is to come up here and not move too far forward, but try to peek this ridge. Because they, let's see, they still have 2 TDs, one of which is down here at J0. But the other one could be on that hill, or it could be directly in front of me down by the creek or river. There's also, there could be something in this bush. Nothing spotting me though. Not yet. Could be something in here, but that's not spotting me. But that's right on the edge of spotting distance. Really thought that PTA would move up more. Wow, that Kanonen Jagdpanzer is just... Alright, let's see if I can draw fire maybe. I've got some hit points. So my health is a currency. What do we got here? MX CDA 105. Oh, and... Okay, I don't have shots on either of those. I could try to advance, but it's... Well, that 268 is over there. I'm surprised that they're not coming back this way. Where did that PTA go? I can definitely see through this bush, so I don't need to move any further forward. If he backs up, I got a shot on him. If the Progetto comes up over here, I might spot him. Let's come right here and take a blind shot. Oh, there's the PTA. So I'm going to move forward. And the Progetto's moving back too. Alright. It's safe! So I did not play like a heavy tank. You know, big surprise. When do I? But... And there's 4 tanks left, so we don't know where one of their already are. But I might be able to get a shot on him before he notices me. Okay, I've been proximity spotted. And there's the other arty. Alright, bounced from the PTA. Which was over there somewhere. Wow! Alright, PTA is not alive. Alright, let's switch to HE. Actually, if I had gone up the hill, I could have gotten a line of sight on him. So far, we only did 260 damage. I think that's, was that one? No, that was 2 hits? I can't remember. 351 assistance. And arguably, we stayed alive to help our team. We created pressure where it needed to be created. I'm kind of making excuses for unspectacular stats. Do you think he ran? He could have run because we don't have anyone covering the city. And he's right on top of him, so he went somewhere. Who knows where? Maybe he went to Cap. But... Oh, we got him. I was going to go get on Cap because if it's going to take 5 minutes to find him, then... And it would probably take 3 tops. Might as well get it over with. And I don't know if I hit anything with my blind fires. Probably not. But I also feel like we didn't show off the merit of the tank. Yeah, 260, so no blind fires connected. Let's play another round in the Patriot. Oh. Exit battle? Okay, usually the you hit exit battle and then it just puts you into a battle faster. Let's check a couple things here. So even though we hit 3 times and penetrated once. Fired 8 shots. But even with that, we still made 31,000 credits after expenses. So, not to mention what got added to the reserve. So that's pretty good. All right, okay, we're in a tier 10, so we're not going to be showing off the qualities of the tank again. But there's only one tier 10 heavy. So most of the heavies are tier 8. All right, so I will play it like a heavy, but if I see the IS-4, I'm probably going to want to load some gold. I would just be a yummy snack for him. And IS-4 has some of the best armor in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Not quite as good as the 268 version 4, but... And the Pantera giving me a little boost there. If he's not careful, he's going to track me. I kind of like the Pantera. If it had better armor, either by angle or thickness. I've been spotted. Who? It must have been from up here. Okay, this is a chancy gameplay right here. So I think he's counting on there only being one tier 10 heavy, and it's going to be slow. So I've got some gun depression, but that has pretty good turret armor. Really, dude? And here comes... And we got stunned. Got a piece of him. Wow. I'm not getting that. I don't know if I did go through his turret. I wasn't sure I could do that. Of course, I know where I was aiming. I don't know where I actually hit him. Coming up here is going to make me easier for Artie to hit. But I thought I would like to get some spots. Wow. Whoa! G-Sor, making a light snack out of me. Where was he? He must have been right down here. So maybe behind this rock with this tree right here for concealment. I feel once again that I have not displayed the qualities. I mean, you saw a little bit there. We got the gun depression. We didn't bounce any shots because the shots we were taking were from the side. I haven't really paid attention to my missions here. Let's take out the venerable IS-6. It has... let's see, if we damage 25 vehicles, we get 35 bonds. That sounds kind of nice. Oh my... We have not... Have we won a game in a while? And how are we doing on Legend of the Hunter? I do not plan on getting this tank. It seems like it's a pretty good medium tank. Combines some of the qualities of the UDES and the AMX 40. It's like if you take the best of both of those and mostly combine them, this feels like that from what I can tell. But we're working on stage 5. But they've got this on sale for $96. So this what is it currently? I've got 40% off of 96. So I would still have to pay $50 with the investment that I've put into it. Even if you got to stage 9, or let's say stage 8, that's still going to be $20 for a tank that's probably worth 48. And, you know, once you get into these later stages, that's a lot of commitment, and some of these mastery missions are pretty difficult. 8 times, causing at least 3,200 damage. I finish as the top player on both teams by damage caused. Yeah. So you're going to end up doing your commitment, or I would. If I were playing tier 9 or 10 tanks, I would finish the commitment first. Oh, the Patriots back? Wow, that was over fast. I'm assuming that was a defeat. Whew. So I was thinking that the guy in the not Prozetto, Panther 44 was he knew what he was doing, but I think he didn't. I mean, it was an interesting idea. Get there first before the IS-4 gets there, do some damage. Their G-SOR definitely dominated me. I came up too far up on that ridge. And we didn't look to see where I was getting hit, so I don't know if he was pinning my cupola, my turret. Probably hitting me in the hull, though. From that angle, if he got my lower hull, yeah, definitely. All right, so we're top tier here. We're going up against some pretty well armored tanks. Hello there. I am streaming. I'm overdue, so I figured, I should do a stream.
You've been playing this game for like 11 years.
It hasn't. I think it has been out 11 years now that you mention it, but I've only been playing it about 7 or 8. Did you get anything good in your birthday card?
Yeah, I got a $20 check.
Nice. Can I have it?
Could,
oh yeah.
Me a check, I lost it, so it's kinda.
She writes in cursive quite a bit.
But whenever you're done streaming, can you come do that interview I was supposed to do over Thanksgiving break? I crushed it.
I guess so.
Okay,
Love you. It's probably going to be a while.
okay.
All right, so we got to worry about being spotted from the mid and shot at from that ridge line, that tree line. Okay, we just saw a tree topple right there. The AMX 5100, if I can get his lower hull, I can pin him. Oh, G-SOR again. Like, why don't I have a G-SOR? I find them hard to pin from the front as well. Alright, Luva. Alright, oh, this guy's going to be a problem. And this, wow, interesting choice. AMX 5100. I think I hit his upper hull. It's hard to tell. And there's 2 artillery. Wow. This Polish heavy just really... Oh, no. Okay. This game's a loss. It's IS-3. And now he's going to get surrounded. Or flanked, I should say. And I'm not going to be able to get into position in time. No. Yep. So now they're just going to surround me. I can't pin the Luva up top. I can pin him down there. I've got better rate of fire, but he has better alpha. And I don't think he did any damage. I was afraid of this. That one went in. Yeah, he covered a lot of distance in a short period of time. And yeah, that's the non-premium version of the Samoa. And I think they have an extra round in their clip. I kind of want to check that out. So if we look at the Samoa again... So I didn't have a team there. Wasn't able to use the ridge line. If we'd have been on the other side, I could have used the ridgeline instead of going up to the confrontation area, and stayed back a little bit. Let's see, if we look at the Samoa, this has a what does it show right here? Yeah, 5 shells in the magazine versus Tech Tree. AMX 5100 has 6 rounds in the magazine. I've researched this? I kind of don't remember playing it that much. I thought I played the one below it, but doesn't matter. Alright, the Venerable IS-6, and I think we will do another game in the Patriot, because that was a bad situation, because there was only 2... Well, actually, there was a 3rd tank, and he just got chewed up. Alright, where are we? Okay, so tier 8 game, so I'm going to come over here. Oh, we're up against an IS-6. And the Luva. Alright. Gonna try to protect my lower hull a little bit. Artillery, they've got 1 artillery. So, I'm gonna depend quite a bit on my team. Sorry, bro. T-29's going for the hill. Interesting. And that T-29, is he going right up the middle? King Tiger and King Tiger are heading over for heavy tank row. So we have 2 tier 8 heavy tanks. Where is the KV-5 going? He's also going for the hill. I'm going to go this way. Typically I go through the dip because often enough there's a tank destroyer up there. And, you know, whoa, and there was this time as well. And then they can get some easy side shots on you. This King Tiger that we got from the, where's he going? That we got from the Mirny 3 event, Mirny 13 event. It's okay. I think I've got 100% win rate in it, but you know, over what, 4 games? Alright, so far we've bounced every except that. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch to premium ammo. I fired too high. And then I'm gonna make this guy regret something. Oh, it's taking forever. I just used premium ammo on a tier 7. But I'm being surrounded. And 3 seconds. And even my premium ammo did not go through his frontal armor there. I've got that tank. And I think it was because he was tilted back a little bit. But yeah, we just gave this alley up. We had me, him. Where's my team? So, if I'd have had some support there, then that King Tiger couldn't have flanked me. That, I've never thought about using that Jag Tiger 88 quite like that, because I so often get pinned. We did end up blocking 1100, 1200, and doing 757 damage. Should we take the Patriot? I still feel like I haven't shown what the Patriot can do. If you get a city-ish map and you're playing, it's still engaged, and you're playing at medium ranges where you can cover, you get some cover for your lower portion of your tank, it's pretty good. It's got decent penetration, so we made 38,000 credits on that with 3 penetrations. We did bounce quite a bit, didn't we? Damage blocked, only 650. And I guess we did some spotting or tracking. I think it was spotting. So you can make money in that tank even if you do poorly. And the penetration, I think, is one of the key factors there. Plus, I think you might get paid for blocking damage, but your damage seems to be the biggest influence on how much money you make. All right, we're tier 8, standard battle. I kind of want to come over here, but if I don't have the backup, then I can't really shine. And the ridges that are over here are hard to do ridgeline maneuvers with because they're too steep. By the time you get to the part where you can point down again, your lower hull is already too far exposed. Or exposed at all is too far. Oh, I just hit my friend. Good thing team damage is turned off. And that's pretty risky coming across this way. Usually the best thing to do is go directly across and then turn north. Okay, we've got the Patriot there. There's no artillery. Alright, so he's doing the same thing I am, and I don't think I can pin his turret unless I get his cupola. And I've got too much lower hull exposed. Where's he pointed? Did someone flank us? And I don't think he can see me. I should probably be back over there, but we've only got one tank defending this side. Alright, if he's going to switch to this side, I can switch to this side. No, I was too slow there. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I fired too low. Hit the dirt. Better player would have made that shot. I don't think I can pin his turret. And we haven't taken any shots from over there yet, which is kind of weird. I don't know how vulnerable his cupola is. Let's see, where did we... I don't see where he hit us. Oh, looks like right there on the side of the turret. So we got a good bounce out of that. Okay, we're not... Is he moving? Oh, man. I am tempted to move up to this next. I'm going to do it. We're going to expose our lower turret while we're moving, and... Oh, man! We should have made that shot. I was robbed. Oh, he's moving in, so I've got to help out. He's low health. Side of the turret. And it seems like they don't have any help from the back there. Alright, back of the turret. Not really showing off what the armor can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they've got 6 left. So there's a tank destroyer. Nope, that's found. I'm not sure who's missing. He may just be sitting at bait. There he is, the Barask. And if I got a shot, if I can aim it. No damage! So much for that penetration, right? So So I haven't really shown what the armor can do on this. I mean, we got that one bounce, you know, but even in a weakly armored tank, that angle is going to bounce. So, very low score. 234 damage, 240 bounced. I don't think we hit any blind shots. We got that critical on the Barask, which we didn't get any credit for assistance on, so it wasn't a tracking shot. How much money did we make, right? Is that the question? And we were a little slower than the other tanks we were with, for the most part. So 30 net, no, 30 gross. After paying our debt, 27 net. So, and that was a pretty short game. This tank is hard to lose money in. I don't know if I've ever lost money in this tank. If you ever lose money in this tank, you should be embarrassed. Let's give the IS-6 another chance. Yeah, when the enemy gangs up on you, and I'm kind of curious. I wish you could play replays without closing the game. I'm kind of curious where he was pinging us. Was he hitting us on the top of the turret? I don't know where else he could have been shooting. It seems like he had to be hitting us on top of the turret. But usually in that tank, I will snipe. Okay, we could go town, or we could go to the factory. I don't know what to call that place up here. It seems like we probably should go to the factory. Alright, 4 heavy tanks, 4 top-tier heavy tanks, total of 5 heavy tanks. So there's a Tiger P. Wait, isn't the KV-122 heavy also? Oh, maybe I think the Object 274A is not a heavy. Alright, no artillery. You can see we're a little bit slow. Their Patriot got there first. Of course, I did take a moment to try to figure out where we were going to go. Attempted to poke up to that bush and see if we could get some shots as they were crossing the field. He just took an HE round and something penetrated him. Good hit on the KV-122, which is a heavy tank. We're reloaded. Let's see what he exposes, and so seems like we hit him just above the track. That's where I was aiming. Is he going to expose himself again? So the Roomba is firing HE, probably from back here. That was a Hail Mary shot. Just kind of trying to draw fire there. So I don't think he can pin my turret, but he might be firing premium as well. Ah! I almost had a shot on him. Oh, I fired way too low. I was firing at the ground, and that's what I hit. I was going to see if I could hit that Roomba, who I assume is right about there. Super Hellcat is right there. Oh, wow, you see how high that went? But yeah, when you're not shooting at anything, he's firing HE. Pretty sure. And he doesn't have very good accuracy. And there's the Hellcat from over here. Interesting. If that 122 will do a nice poke, or it could have been the Roomba that caused that explosion, HE round effect. Yeah. Oh, get out of the way. All right, you got him, so that's good enough. Missed by a lot. So not a very accurate gun. Doesn't help that our gun is damaged. So I think I hit the top of his turret, but not his cupola. Where did he hit me? So something went through the front there. Now we've got one in the starboard cupola and one in the port cupola. So he's... he's got some good aim, and he's holding position so he can stay aimed. Tiger P just bounced off of me. That was a bad shot. And now he's aimed up. Another one in that cupola, and then I'm not sure where the other one went. Did that go through the mantlet? Or are those just like some other kind of hole? So I don't remember these cupolas being that easy to hit. But apparently they are. Maybe I should try to angle out my regular armor. Nope, another miss. So far we've bounced 2,300. Let's heal the commander. So they're holding ground pretty well. We're not really winning anywhere. Even money. On health we're a little bit lower. Oh, what are you doing once T-71? Let's switch to HE. They've got a little bit better reload than I do. Even my HE didn't do anything. Progetto's coming up behind us. Probably don't need to worry about it. Another bounce. Should have aimed more. Oh no. Oh man, now we're a one hit. And we're done for. Everyone get out. So I think they've got 4. Let's see, I was getting shots from the Roomba. Obviously we just got killed by the 130. Yeah, I should have played that a lot more defensively there at the end. I was hoping to get them coming out there. What else was shooting us? I think I got hit by the Hellcat at least once. Super Hellcat. So maybe it's just those 3. That's disappointing. But you can see we definitely bounced some. It's a hard gun to aim, even when the gun isn't damaged. We'll probably make okay money off of this game, even though we did 375 damage. So even the one shot we hit was a little bit of a low roll. I think we've covered the heavies. Yeah, I'm not going to play the Chrysler or the Luva because I don't have them decked out. I did want that. Let's switch this to lights. Okay. I shouldn't even play this for you because I am horrible in this tank. Let's see how I have it set up. I have it set up for view range. More than anything else. We have, and even with that, we only have 456 view range for 94. Do I have a crew book that I can use on this? Except none of these. If I switch them into my where is it? We switch them into here. Use a crew book, maybe. That's the wrong thing. Ah! Fool. So if we do that, that'll get her where her radio situational awareness is full. Let's go ahead and use that. And she was a snow maiden from last year. Get back in here. Lights. Tier 8 and premium. And bring them back in. So now our view range is 457. And we have the commander's vision system, so that should help us spot. So I don't have it set up for damage. My concealment is only 25 and 25. For the way I have everything else set up, I probably should have used camo instead of these other crew skills. And for her, I should probably use camo rather than, where is it? Recon. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with camo next on her. I know someone who's got at least 5. I want to say she said 7 skills on this tank. I think 5 is the most I have on anything. All right, so do we even need to look at damage? 28-second magazine reload. 2.5 between each shot. 2.5 seconds, and then 3 shots total per magazine. Rate of fire. 5, yeah, that's pretty slow. Only 175 penetration. I have seen people do hellacious damage with this. I have not seen me do that. You've got crap armor, so it really doesn't matter if you're backing up to a bush, or if you're fronting up. Other than backing up lets you bug out faster. Oh, yeah, I just heard that advice recently from For Free. So we've got the decent. All right, let's get into the battle. Prepare to be disappointed. And for my daily mission, I do need to damage vehicles, but that probably will not be something I prioritize here. Loot boxes, loot boxes. I kind of remember feeling like I got a good deal out of the loot boxes last year. But when you subtract the tanks that I don't, we get the 4 premium tanks that, the one that I do play, I wouldn't have bought. I only play it because it's tier 6 and it was free and it's a premium tank. The M4A1 FL10. Ooh, what to do, what to do. I don't think I can get good passive scouting on this map. There might be a bush over here somewhere that would work for that, but if there is, I'm not aware of it. So we're going to go up to the bottom of the road, do a little quick active scouting. And I don't play scouts, light tanks, much anymore. I used to play them. I started with Artie, then I moved to light tanks, and then it was all about tank destroyers, and it kind of still is. Whoa! So we got some spots, but there's no place really to get good passive scouting here. Maybe that bush? No, because even that bush... What did I do? I somehow alt-tabbed. Even that bush you can be spotted from up there. I can try to go back over here and proximity spot again. But if they... I went up way too high on the ridge. There is an artillery. I'm way too exposed. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and reload. I'm not sure who spotted me. It might have been the Borask. Speaking of which... Still reloading. Or ask anyone? Not spotted. But I didn't spot anything either. That AMX 30 is ready to die. So that Borask obviously fell back. That one is still where he was. Not spotted as far as I can tell. Hopefully those two guys can take him out. Stranger things have happened. I could try moving to the other side of the road. See if I can... oh, so these two Borasks doubled up. It seems like they don't have anyone watching the middle, but they do have... Oh, wow, that TS5 is pointed basically right at me. I don't think I can get a shot here. No. Oh yeah, he's behind the building. Let's see if we can get a proximity spot on these Borasks. There we go, one of them anyway. But the M4 can someone shoot at him? Whoa, I spotted someone. I spotted the Roomba over there. What's this guy doing? So our Roomba, I'm not sure what he's doing back there. He just took some damage. I Thought maybe he was trying to get a line on this Barask. Barask. Baguette. Alright, so he's tucked in. What the hell just happened again? Something keeps changing my window focus. Let's peek up here. No shot. Guess I'm not here for shots. I'm gonna see if I can move over to where the Udez is. And then maybe beyond. Did he oh, damn it, he crossed. Do I have a shot on this guy? Nope. And he's crossing back. But he stayed in the tunnel, looks like. Not sure how well I can expect my camo to work for me here. Not that well. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. They do have that artillery, so I'm gonna take cover against this wall for a moment. See if I can get a spot over here. Something spotted me. Aha! I think we knew who it was anyway. So he was in that bush. So my camo value did not work there, but his bush camo did. And even if I go up here... Ooh, maybe I can hit that TS5? Or what's a 103? Oh, look, we have a friend. So, I am pretty much dead now. I don't have any support here. I can't...
One of our tracks is damaged. They killed our driver.
And, yeah.
We're dead for. Everyone get out.
He used APCR on me. I feel flattered. So, we didn't get any assistance damage. Blaming the team? Blame me? Not sure. It's not that quick. It's got a fairly small profile. It's hard to kit out for maximum view range. People have done wonders in this tank, but I am not one of them. Yeah, well, it's over now, so... So we got a lot of spots. A little bit of assistance. 3 critical hits and one damaging shot, was that right? And yeah, as poorly as we did, we still made money. If I had fired premium ammo, that would have been worse, but... So this is an effective tank in the right hands, especially in the right situation. But it's not a great moneymaker in my experience. All right, so we've done heavies, we've done mediums, we've done lights. I don't think I have. I don't have it. Is there a premium tier 8 artillery? Alright, so I can do everything but the ISU 130 here. Let's get a crew in the Jag 188. And I've got a pretty good crew because for a long time this was my only, or it was my best tier 8 premium. Statistics, so 50% win rate, 2,600 battles. Not great, but Jackson's still king of the hill, although I don't play it that much anymore. Does this show last time it was played? No, it doesn't. So, yeah, I used to play this a lot, and then I was able to earn the IS-6 one year. They had a marathon, I think it was in January or December, where you had to get 10,000 base XP in of XP in each nation at tier 6, and that was a bit of a slog. But let's take out the Jag 88. I've got it set up. What is the view range on this? Spotting 774 with the optics. So how much of that? Coded optics gives us 43. So if we took that off, then we would be down to 430. And our commander doesn't have recon finished. And our radio operator does have situational awareness. And so that's kind of a bad spotting range. View range. So I'm tempted to change this out for the commander's viewing, but I think we're better off where we are. Let's get in a battle. I usually play this as a sniper, not as a front line, but as we saw in that one where I took the IS-6 out, you can use it in the right situations up close and personal. If you can keep your lower plate covered with concealment, and especially if you can pitch up between shots so that your armor becomes more angled. Do I want to... Do we have... And they have 2 artillery. I was thinking that we could go to one of these ramps. That ramp is a little steep. I was thinking there was one of these ramps that we could stay at the bottom of to fire and then move up a little bit to pitch our armor between shots. But this has a fairly quick rate of fire. And then there's a chance of getting shot from the sides. The side armor is not that strong. So I'm not really even sure where to go. One thing I like to do on this map when I'm not sure is go this area or this area to try to support up in the hills. And this tank does have a pretty good aim. It's fairly accurate. And we are in a tier... Well, we only have 3 tier 9s. But if I go head-to-head with the tier 95, I will be a delightful snack. Let's go ahead and break this. I've never actually been up this tunnel. I'd be a little surprised if the T-95 doesn't go that way. We've got the accuracy that if we went up against the T-95, we probably could hit his cupolas pretty consistently. We've got a decent rate of fire. Yeah, it's better from the other side. You can see under the bridge more. All right, so we're not getting any spots up in the hills. I'm kind of wasting away here. I don't know where the T-95... Wait, do they have a T-95? Yes, they do. I thought this guy was going to keep advancing. Where's this 43 coming? He's coming over the top. Can you shoot through the windows? That would be something. And if I go that way, all that cargo is going to block me from shooting. Alright, we don't have a lot up in the hills. Try moving up a little bit. Maybe my view range will pick something up. It's kind of risky. Don't like it out in the open. Okay, they're way over there. What am I doing climbing a hill in this thing? Do they still have a guy on the roof? I don't think they do. I think they did, but he's dead now. Alright, I might be able to get a shot over here. I'm just in view range. Fair accuracy, good penetration. I'm not going to get a shot on this guy, looks like. And he's going to be too wise to expose himself again. So, you are slow in this tank, that's for sure. Yeah, he's staying in cover. Oh, I've waited too long. He just missed. But even with that bad angle right there, if I can catch his hull, it should pin. Hit the rock again. I was just bragging about how accurate this is. I have had some crazy accuracy shots where I fired between two buildings. Come over this way. Maybe I can get some shots up further on the hill. And they're concealed again. It went where I aimed. Didn't go where I was hoping. It went where I actually aimed. And that's the AMX-30. He's not aiming at me. He has good turret armor, but we still went through. Alright, now he spotted me, so the 46... Alright, we did not draw any fire. Oh no! And looks like we're losing over here. Oh, I spotted a Super Hellcat right there, which means he probably spotted me. No, I did not get the warning, so I've either been spotted this whole time, or he didn't spot me. He's got cover though. Oh! He came back. And Artie hasn't fired at me. Even if he has really good... Even if he has really good camo, I should still be able to spot him from here, and I think I just did. That T-20 probably needs help. Oh, that definitely hit the ground. Udez 03. If he gets my lower plate, he can totally get me. I'm not even sure where to look for him. He was last seen right there. Our artillery should be over here. Their T-95 is still alive. Oh my goodness, I could be walking right into a trap. Do we still have our... Yeah, we still have 2 artillery. I was hoping to spot... Oh, there's the UDES.
Track hit.
Super Hellcat got a shot on me. Is he going to be foolish enough to just come right around that corner on me?
Penetration. Enemy armor is
So that quick... I guess that's a solid wall. Okay, they've got an artillery up there. That's interesting. Turn, baby, turn, and... Got him. I said that. Still don't know where their T-95 is. He just fired. Do I have a shot from this angle? Nope. So both of their arty are gone. Their T-95... Oh, no, they still have an arty left. Their remaining arty is up around H2. Oh, okay, there's their... That is not a destructible building. And looks like he's gonna... Yep, he fell back even more. I'm not gonna be able to get him. Their T-95 is not going to be able to get down here in 90 seconds. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any shots without leaving the cap. Otter 12. I wonder if he was on the clan Otter. Alright, this is pretty much over. T-25 versus T-95. T-25 has considerably more mobility. Kind of wish we could switch to their perspective. But I could also see the Cheery and the T-25 losing to the T-95 if he can protect his rear and sides, or at least his rear. And now 1v1. Okay, we got him. So, we didn't see the frontal armor in use, did we? No, I didn't bounce anything. You can set it up for good view range. You've got a pretty good rate of fire, pretty good penetration, but it's very slow, so it kind of makes it situational. You can stay in the back. What's the concealment? I have 20 and 13 on concealment, and that's with... Really? Okay, he's got some concealment. He has some concealment. This guy's got full concealment. And he has full concealment. Excuse me, 2 loaders, so... Yeah, maybe I should have put a little more priority into concealment. Especially the way I play in this. I tend to, you know... Sneaky sniper is what I try to do, but... you could also take hardening. And, you know, try to play... up at the front a little bit more. What else we got? AMX Cannon Dassault 105. I kind of like this tank. Well, let's see how I have it set up. Again, don't do great in it, but 53% win rate. I usually do sub 2,000 damage, but usually over 1,200. Concealment 29 and 19. Spotting 496, and that's with the binoculars. So that's giving us a whole 100 meters view range right there. So we'd be at 390 without that, and that's with the situational awareness. And I think she's also the radio. Yeah, she's also, yeah, obviously she's the radio operator. She has situational awareness, and we don't have recon fully decked out yet. So Vince, Rammer, with the rammer, our rate of fire is 6 per minute, so we're shaving off about 1 second per round by having the rammer and then the binoculars for view range. Would a concealment item be better? Maybe. Oh man. No turret. Offense on assault. So I think what I'll do is I'll come up here to this hill and overwatch down here, hoping that someone tries to use this area to get shots towards the middle. And then from up there, I can try to keep too much damage from coming over the ridge. Looks like the Scorpion's got the same idea. And from up here, I probably won't be able to spot for myself. Well, maybe. But let's go right there. And I want the altitude so I can shoot as far down over the ridge as possible. I don't think he's going to push that. Oh, and he's all the way back at the water. Okay, and you can't reach that charioteer from here. Yeah, and he's down in the water. Yeah. Take a blind shot right there. I can't tell if that hit. And I was surprised that the KV-5 is right on the edge of our draw distance, but he's... Oh, we do have a shot. Tracked him. But he came right back up. WZ-132, and if he comes any farther forward, he will spot us. Probably. And I don't quite have the shot there. What time is it? Oh, we're already 7. Jeez. I might have to renege on my deal with Rose. We might have to do our interview by phone. Alright, he pushed that tree over, but no one's really in position to spot him. And I don't have a shot on the KV-5. No, he's behind the buildings. Is that probably right there? Let's take a gamble. So even if the charioteer gets spotted, I won't have a shot on him because he's out of draw distance. As he comes forward, obviously. Still no shot on the KV-5. And... Oh, he bounced it! Oh, the Chinese tank bounced the tank destroyer. I'm sure I hit him on the turret. No idea what the angle was. But now he knows that I'm here, even if he can't see me. And I think the Scorpion probably damaged him. Maybe not. He's kind of pointed the other direction. But this is kind of a crappy situation if you're trying to farm for XP or damage. Because I'm not going to get many shots here unless they get bold. And the whole point is I don't want them to be bold because I want this guy to get as many shots as possible. So I'm trying to make it possible for him to do well. But I'm not really giving myself much of a chance. Okay, we lost the north. So they may push out into the field and possibly surround us. Yeah, we are down on tanks. Oh, yeah, and they've got twice our health. So from this position, if the 132 comes over that ridge, I won't be able to spot him. Let's try again. from here. Alright, they're getting ready to push out into the field. I'm going to come down here. That was... I should have aimed a little longer. Alright, if he had gone into the field, then we could have supported him a little better. Almost had a shot at his top there. I thought he was going to drive into that. That could have connected, but it didn't. And now who's going to spot for us? Swing and a miss. And I'm trying to get down here where I can push this tree over so I can get some concealment and spot for us. I can't believe I bounced those shots. That was crazy lucky. This thing does not have great armor. Can I shoot up there? Oh, I'm getting shot from the field. Centurion 5-1. Come on, binoculars. And even with the binoculars, I'm still not spotting him. I don't know if I'm spotted right now or not.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Getting ready to get surrounded. No, he's got cover. I'm probably going to get hit from behind here.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, wow. You see that Maulbacher almost got me? Alright, he knows better than to come directly at me again. And it's just a matter of time before I get flanked. Is what I was going to say when I got flanked. So not strong armor. You saw we got some bounces there. We blocked 1,000. That's way better than I would expect from this tank. Got a little bit of assist, and we did not do much damage because we weren't really in a position to farm damage. We were in a support position there. But you can imagine if he'd had one or two tanks that were trying to push over that ridge where we were keeping our line of fire on, we could have helped him out, done damage on them, helped keep him alive, which is what we were trying to do, and arguably we were successful because it didn't happen. So not great. We still made 25,000, even though we only did, was it 390 damage? 760 damage, so it's a little disappointing on the amount we got paid. You know, but it was also a loss, and we got a lot of bounces. I was surprised. First thing I would have told you was, do not count on this armor. Let's see, the STRV. I've got some games left in the rental, so let's take that out. Got a pretty good crew here. This is my tier 10 Swedish tank destroyer team. So let's get in the, well, before we go, we've got the rammer, which gives us a rate of fire of 7 rounds per minute. I don't know, is rammer really the best choice? I'm not sure. And then we probably, instead of the turbo, should have used a vision device. We have 385, so we are relying on our teammates for their vision. Don't have a full camo on any of the crew members. And oh, let's change this out for a automatic fire extinguisher. How did I make that mistake? We've got camo on here. Our camo value is 32 and 20 while moving. So we'll see if you think the turbo is worth having over a vision device. I feel like maybe it's not. The nice thing about it is that having a turbo on one of these things is when you're in siege mode, your I wish we could go back to the stats now. Your reverse speed, I think, is without the turbo is 2 kilometers per hour. With the turbo, it's 4 kilometers per hour. So it allows you to double your speed. I typically like to watch the beach when in a tank destroyer, but we're so low here that that might not be possible. If no one takes this spot up here on this little ridge, then we'll take it. Otherwise, I usually like to come to a rock. Is it right here? No, it's right here. Drive up on top of this rock and get a good line of sight if the tank is tall enough to see over the rocks in front of you. It's really like this T-25, I would totally go there. That allows you to get eyes on the beach. Of course, this is not a great spotting tank, the way I have it set up. Do I not have camo on this? That was the camo value without camouflage on it? It looks like I might have camo on it, it's just understated. And it looks like no one's watching the beach, so me coming up here is largely pointless. If no one is watching the beach, then I can't shoot anybody on the beach. Alright, let's go into siege mode. Oh, it was a little slow. We could have got a shot on him. So you can see our aim circle is a little big. I'm going to fire. Wow, I think he blind fired me. And because I don't think I was spotted. I think that I'm just predictable here. But the 78 fired from about here, or maybe back. No, it had to be from this ridge, but yeah, it's entirely possible that I didn't see him because my vision is so bad in this. Again, my fault for the way I have it set up. If I moved a little bit further forward, I could probably get a shot on that Progetto. Still missed him. T-78's firing HE now, which might be he's trying to overcome my camouflage with explosions. Ah, I waited too long to fire. I should have taken that shot. Oh, he's way back there. He's right over there. Let's take a blind shot. That went too high. Too slow. He timed that just right. Yeah, and if you're aiming where they will be instead of where they are, then your shots tend to go high. Is he retreating? Look like the Progetto 46 is retreating. We're not strong there in the heavy tank area. And if that's out of sweet siege mode, wow. T-78 just blind fired me. Got a side shot on me and still bounced it. Yeah, I'm too short for this. If I'm trying to shoot where this Chiri is, this outcropping just sticks out too much, and I'm too short to overcome it. So what do we want to do? We can try to move up and support these two. We could try to go up to the top and use the angling on the armor. Oh, can we get him from here? If he makes a mistake, like that. Oh, this guy, the MT-25 is going to try to move up. Oh man, that T-29 is probably going to kill our 2801. There's no artillery, so I've got a chance of getting away with this. Could get side shot from over there. again, their T-78 could get a side shot on me as well. Ah! Nah, I should not have pulled the trigger. I knew that was going to miss. So now I'm going to let my camo, or my... Is that T-29 really doing nothing? He's spotted too, so there's not much point in me going where he is. Although my camo values are better. He's probably getting spotted from right up there. Oh, he's active. I thought he was AFK. Like he never loaded. And spotted. By whom, I wonder? Probably that ridge. Yeah, he's just letting himself get devastated. I'm tempted to move over here to help this area, but I don't know that I can be effective. And this is with the turbo. So that helped us get up to speed while we were going uphill. Can we make it over here without getting killed in the process? Maybe. Although, you know, as a tank destroyer, getting up here in these bushes, it's fairly predictable. Alright. And siege mode. Oh, what's it? Whoa, what do we got here? We don't have a shot. Oh, we do have a shot. And that SU-100Y, he's a thumper. Oh, robbed! And he's in cover. Unless I can tag him right there. That's okay, we got him. It's a team sport, right? I knew those guys were going to kind of come up the beach, but I was hoping we could thin this out a little better first. I knew we'd be spotted. Where do I need to go? I don't think I can help here. No, I can't help there. Can I help here? I don't think so. It looks like that hill is in the way. Totes my goats. We're still in siege mode. It'll actually be faster to switch. And then switch again. Alright, he's still where I can't get him. If he comes forward a little bit, I can, probably. Alright, and our beach assault team, their beach assault team, got devastated. So... just straight up miss, huh? Please, 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 please! Oh, thank you for holding still. Alright, so that T-78's the only thing left. And, wow, he just killed that tiger too. Now he's faster, and he has the turret armor. So, oh, we got him. So, going head to head at close range, he has the advantage. Because it wouldn't be, if we got close, it wouldn't be too hard for him to get to my side or my rear. Plus, for me to aim up or down, yeah, it would, I would have to go into siege mode, which slows down the speed at which I turn. Alright, so we got our daily mission there. Let's do another one. So we did these three. I think, yeah, we could have shown more of them, but I think you got the idea. We're out of rental on the Scorpion. I'd like to have the Scorpion, but don't. All right, and I've had some good luck in this this Chinese Tier 8 Premium. The non-premium, what is that? I don't think I've had that many games in it. Oh yeah, I don't even have it researched out. Only have 830 in it so far. So if we look at the stats, I would have to do it this way. The tier 7 I did not like. The tier 6 I liked a lot. Where are... Oh, we're down here at the bottom. So I've had 2 battles in it. 0 wins. Average XP per battle, 415. So I think what happened is I thought that I was going to want the tier 10, and because I really liked the premium that I got in a rental. And I started looking at the tier 10 and thinking that I was going to like that. But then when I got to the tier 7, it was just horrible. And so when I got to the tier 8, I kind of played out on it. Plus, front lines had come up and I was playing my Udez medium tanks more. All right, let's get in here. Do I have camo on this? And, of course, I clicked exit battle. So we get right into a battle. Tired of waiting in line? Just click exit battle. You get right in there. All right, so probably going to come up to the, where is that? H7 and 8. I may want to go all the way over to the 0 line. It's tricky. We're tier 8 in a tier 9 match. Half the enemy is tier 9, almost. I don't have camo on here. I meant to check our camo values. Standard rounds, we do 440 average damage with 248 pin. So, that's not bad. Rate of fire, so it's a 8-second reload. I like to come, and I have full view range, so I probably have optics on this. I usually like to sit here, but that is supposing that someone scouts the middle. And right now we don't have anyone scouting the middle, so I'm going to need to pull up a little bit. There's probably going to be someone hiding in not a lot of gun arc. So that makes it a little bit difficult. But there could be someone hiding right there. Could be someone hiding right there. Or it could be very shortly. So we could take a blind shot and fall back. Okay, that hit a surface. So the shot actually went to the left and probably down. Let's try again. Okay, that one went through and went into the bush, but we don't know if we hit anything. And typically the way you tell is if the ground behind it, or if the ground where we're shooting flares up with an explosion. And this guy gonna... Nope. No, so close. I thought he was going to feed us. And he disappeared. Sometimes you can shoot between that crack, but I think you have to be a little bit more to my right to do that. So let's take a blind shot right there. That went too low. Hit the pipes. And we don't have anything spotted going up the 0 line, so there's not much point in me going over there, other than when they do spot something over there. If and when an extra gun with some penetration might be nice. Yeah, like right now, if I was here, I could have definitely taken a shot at that Roomba. And now that we know the Roomba's there, it's tempting to load some HE. Not gonna do it, but tempting. And it seems like they don't have a spotter in the middle. I'm a little bit tempted to just come right up here on the edge of the tracks, just inside maximum draw distance, so that if he spots them again, like he just did, oh, they're not where they can be shot. How about this guy? Can I get him? Nope. That was, I think, the Charfuteur. Yeah, they've got 4 tanks over there. Ah, stupid. Gun depression. It's almost worse than real depression. at least I did some damage this game, and they know I'm here, so they're going to keep firing.
Done for. Everyone get out.
But we bounced 1,800 in the span of 4 seconds. And the Char Future, tier 9 of course, but without using premium ammo, still managed to penetrate us. And it's most likely, he might have got our lower plate, but most likely hit us in the front there. I feel like we owe that tank another chance. You saw how bad the gun depression was, how bad the gun arc is. Other than that, it's a pretty good gun, and we didn't have any camo on there either. I don't think. Our camo rating... 23 and 13. And I can't check the exterior now. Let's switch back to premiums only. I think we have one more. Nope, that's it. So that might be all of them. There's no tier 8 premium arty. Or I can't think of any. Yeah, we don't have it. So, do we owe someone another chance while we're waiting for that battle to get over? Tempted to take the CDA out because I kind of like it. Let's switch. Oh. When you're in siege mode, the turbo really pays off. If you're in siege mode and you need to move, it helps a lot. When you're not in siege mode, the benefit is not that great. You climb hills better. I'm almost tempted to take the rammer off. Let's try that. I'm going to take the rammer off. Well, first of all, let's just switch these two. Since what I'm going to put on here is going to be a vision device, and this is a gun slot. Does it say firepower? So that's a firepower slot. But for here, let's try some vision instead. So our view range currently is 387. So if we go with coated optics, and I don't like the way this system here works. You have to use your demounting or pay for demounting before you can experiment to see what else you might want to use. So it'd be nice if there was an experimental mode before you commit. But I can, now that I've demounted, I can try anything. So with binoculars, we get up to 483, and this is a rental, remember. 483 versus 425. If we just cancel that, so now, and that didn't move this over. We'll fix it in a minute. So our crew, we have recon, we have 85% of situational awareness. The crew member does not have. I'm pretty sure it works even when it's not full. Skill comes into effect after the training starts. The effect increases with skill level. Okay, so we're at 85% there. We're at 100% on recon, so it's not going to get much better. So let's get back in here, swap this over here, and in here. Yeah, with coated optics, even when our recon gets to 100%, we're not going to reach 445. So let's go ahead and put binocs on here. We'll apply that. And exterior, do we have camo on here? Just the emblem. Okay, so what do we have that we can put on here for cheap or free? I like this tank. Eventually I may buy it. I don't know. And I think I'm kind of hoping that I'll end up getting it for free somehow. You know, from loot boxes or black market. I got a bunch of weird stuff from black market. This might be good. Yeah, we'll use transducer on. I can take it off for free. And then let's get into a battle. And the Chinese one is still in a battle. I think my soda's gone. Switching to flavored water. Standard battle. Tier 9. Half of tier 9. Almost. Probably the smart thing for me to do would be to come right up here. I want to come up here and creep the ridge line, or back here even. Creep the ridge line. There's no artillery. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we don't have the turbo now. So when I'm in siege mode, we're going to want to pay attention to how much slower it moves. So we're going to go up to this hill, and we'll try creeping that in siege mode. If I remember right, when you're in siege mode, if you turn the tank left and right, that does not break your binoculars from being... Am I the only one that came up here? Oh, here they come. Oh my god, and a 130 with no armor, so he's probably going to plan on just going up here in this bush line and shooting back into town, which can work. It's not reliable, but it can work. Alright, we're getting close, so let's go into siege mode. I hit tap R so I creep forward. That's more valuable on the Udez. Okay, so we can see over here, and binoculars kick in. Oh! And we're spotted as well. So if they had artillery, I would be a little bit worried right now. So they know I'm here. Oh man, there's some... If I was over here, I might have some shots at the AMX M4. Oh man, this game is so much about what you should have done. No matter what you do, you should have done something else. Alright, let's hit R again, creep forward a little bit. There we go, and boom.
Enemy armor is hit.
So, I was pretty far forward there. He had a shot at my lower plate, pretty sure. Did that Conqueror just go into the dip? He did. See if I can hit his butt. Oh, he got me, and I missed him. He's using APCR. And, yeah, he was going for my turret, probably. But, wow! And there was an Emil 2 behind him. Oh, in front of him. Yeah, we didn't have any mediums up here. They've got 2 heavies and a strong medium. Tier 9 medium? E50? Yeah. So it's like when your team doesn't deploy right, when your team leaves gaping weaknesses, what are you supposed to do? Not help fill that weakness? And be even weaker? Or fall back and try to stay alive longer so you can be... Oh, no. Cancel. Exit. There we go. So we've got rate of fire 7.3. We've got the rammer on there. So that's taking off like 1 second. Almost a second. Might be better off without the rammer. Maybe. Optics, which gives us 461, so not bad. What would we use instead of the rammer, though? Concealment, 23 and 13. I don't think we have concealment on here. No, so let's just throw something on. Blah, blah. This is another tank I hope that I get for free at some point. Why not? Oh god, that's ugly. On this tank anyway. It's weird looking. But at least it gives us a camouflage value. So now we're up to 27 and 17. What could we use instead of the rammer? Turbo, maybe. I don't know that the rotation mechanism would be worth it. You do have to turn the hull a lot. Maybe. It aims pretty fast. Where's aim? 2.7? I thought it was faster than that. Improved aiming might be helpful. Camouflage items might be helpful. Hardening? Probably not. I think I'd go with camouflage items like the low noise. The low noise works even when you're moving. So even though it's only plus 5%, the camouflage net, I don't know. And I can't remember if the camouflage net stays effective upon firing or not. Can we? Yeah, we could put a turbo. I don't know that that's the right move. Gun laying, probably not. Rotation would be preferable to gun laying, I think. Yeah, that was bad. And it doesn't have a turret, so you can't put vert stabs on. But this will be free, other than it'll cost me the demounting kit. We'll apply that. And since that battle with the STVR is already over, STRV, Stritzwagen, isn't that what it's called? It just says STRV, but I thought that stood for Stritzwagen or Stritzwagen. So since that's what we played last, it'll be nice to get that closer to something like a side-by-side comparison. So in that situation, would I have been better to stay back on that hill with that team? Probably. I think I only landed one shot where I was. He was using APCR, so, and he was tier 9. Medium range, no concealment. Yeah, I probably should have stayed up on the hill. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I cannot read the terrain flow in this. So I'm really bad at taking cover, and when I go for shots, I find that I'm exposed more than I realize. That's just one reason why it's something that I have not been able to develop. One reason why I will probably always be mediocre. So one option is to come back here in the back, but then you can't really get any shots unless they're pressing you and they reach the middle. So, only 3 tier 8 tanks. Interesting. So after saying that I'm really bad at judging the terrain, what do? I come out and expose myself. Let's go into siege mode. I'm not sure if I have any shots over here. I would have had a shot right there. He's going to creep up, but I think he was behind the train tracks. Jeez, look at that. Not even sure who shot me. It was the Thunderbolt. And it bounced, but still. They're able to shoot through the gate on that 3601. How about these guys? Have any shots? No. Who spotted me? I'm totally going to pin him. Yeah, this is not fair. Let's see if the J-Panther might try to creep on me. No shot. And right there. Was able to bounce him that time. I'm not going to get a shot over. Oh, I didn't realize this guy was in my line of sight. He's not. I don't think I can shoot him, even if I creep forward. Thunderbolt probably... Oh, someone's right there. think I have a shot there. Nope. There's the Thunderbolt again. I'm not sure what's blocking for... is it the pipes in front of him? Okay, he's behind the building now. I don't think I got shots over here. I don't think I have shots over here or here. Or anywhere. So he's probably not coming back. This guy's moving forward. So we got a pretty good hit on him. The Scorpion could be dangerous. Alright, he's not coming back. So I should move up, but I am going to be vulnerable to the Scorpion. And here's where the turbo might be nice. That was a low percentage shot, but we connected. He's behind the building now, and that's a non-destructible building. Alright, we'll come out of siege mode. This battle's over. The smart thing for me to do is let the team take him, probably. I'm going to load an HE. Yeah, I don't think you can shoot behind that building. Oh, man, what is he doing? He should have stayed right where he was. Yeah. Alright, so let's load a regular round. What's left? The Oho, and he's surrounded by 4 heavies. I don't like the Oho's odds here. And I don't like my odds of getting there to do some damage. He could defeat them all. A little bit of bouncing, and each... 2 of them are definitely one hits. A third one is lowish health. So you kind of got a feel for creeping a ridgeline, firing. We did take some damage from a tier 6. I think that Thunderbolt's a tier 6, isn't it? Yeah, because it's basically, as far as I can tell, let's get off topic here a little bit after we check out. 57,000 net plus the reserve. That was sort of a stomp. What I want to look at is, let's clear the list here and start with medium tier 6. Yeah, I want to compare this one, and this is one I got from loot boxes last year. Comparison, that's what I'm looking for, comparison. So let's go to here, and then you can, some of the tanks you don't have access to unless you go through here, but the Thunderbolt you'd probably be able to find, which I believe is a tier 6 American medium Thunderbolt right there. Bing, we'll add that to the list. So the Thunderbolt has better firepower. So both are tier 6, and they both look a lot like an M4. Can I get some more information? Nope. Maybe it'll show up down here. Nope. And we can't just go back. So let's go back to our comparison. Yeah, plus it's got more like a AMX what is it, 57? 1357 type turret. That's what it looks like anyway. Let's add that. Is that tier 6? I think it is. Have you ever noticed that there's way more premium French mediums? Oh, we can't add it here. Maybe it's not. There it is. It's tier 7. So rate of fire, 57 has much better. So maybe it's more like a 1390. France tier 6. I think is the 1390 a tier 6? We were just looking at it. Maybe it's a tier 7. Oh, the 1375, so the 1390 is probably tier 8 or higher. Let's add the 75, which has lower. Once more. Maybe the BC-12. So that does more damage. This does less damage, and the 1390 is going to do more damage. Huh. So anyway, the turret looks like a 13, AMX 13 type turret. Let's strike these, though, since they're not helping us now. So the Thunderbolts, less damage, less penetration, but more firepower. Probably does it have a higher rate of fire? Has a much higher rate of fire. Plus this is an auto loader, so you've got that. Huh. Yeah, 17-second full reload versus 4 rounds. 3-second, 4-second gun loading. Better gun depression. And with this turret on this tank, why is the gun depression so bad? It's not like it's an overpowered tank. The Thunderbolt has much better hull armor, at least from the front. Much better turret armor, again from the front. Similar firing characteristics. Dispersion. Okay, so the French one should be faster. Specific power, yeah. But this one has much better frontal armor. And the Thunderbolt has better concealment. Not a lot better, though. Strange. And then the AMX has better view range and signal range, for calling in those arty strikes. So, I don't know. It just seems like, it feels like the Thunderbolt is a lot stronger than the. I thought this was an AMX. It's an M4A1. Huh. All right. Well, should we wrap it up, or no? We wanted to see the Chinese once more, didn't we? Because I feel like we didn't really give it a chance, and we did change some characteristics here. So wow, oh, that's a wait. I thought that was the camouflage for a minute there. Let's get that where we can read it. So camouflage 27 and 17. View range, spotting range 461. Rate of fire now is 9 seconds per reload, 6.5 rounds per minute. 440 damage, 248 penetration. That's pretty substantial. And with the rotation device, that should help us with our aiming, especially with that narrow gun arc. Where did I just click? I think I clicked garage, like a dum-dum. Okay, standard. I'm tempted to head down to K8 or J8, J7. I think I'm going to head to J7. Oh my god, tier 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4 tier 10s. Is that 5 or 6 tier 9s? So, don't expect much. Alright. I don't think we have the turbo on here. I think this is the normal speed. but no one's going in front of me. 1, 2, 3. So I've got 3 tank destroyers, friends coming with me. There are no light tanks. The 4 medium tanks, I can't tell what they're doing. The Charfuture is going towards the middle. The T-110E3 is going to the heavy tank fight. Objet 274A looks like he's trying to do support for the heavy tank fight. Could be worse. I can't... Oh, where are those guys going? Oh my god. Alright, so I'm gonna come up... I'm gonna get killed. Because my support is too far behind. Looks like the Samoa is coming to support us here in the south. And I've got good view range. I should try to use it. But there's this CS-52 Lys, which I think means fox, is going to just be staying in here and taking cheap shots. You know, smart move. I'm short enough that I shouldn't be spotted over the wall. You can definitely see through those bushes. And I've been spotted. And apparently I don't have Sixth Sense on here. So we know the STRV is over here. I think that's what it was. All I need to do... Oh, it's UDES 03. So that's the one we were just playing. Alright, Charfuture in the middle. I don't think I can get him. I don't think I can depress the gun enough. Oh, what do we got here? Aiming, fire! Ah, I kind of twitched as I was firing, or right before. And I don't know if I was spotted or not. I think we can assume I was. Okay, yeah, he's inside the building. If the T-34-2 peeks again, we'll should be able to spot him. Is the Charfuture moving up? He's got a pretty good turret for peeking a ridge line, but I don't know, that seems a little risky to me. Is he staying on the other side of the building? Alright, Conway is spotted. And he's got cover. He's got cover, yes he do. And... Oh, what do we got here? The Lys? Oh, that was a risky shot, but he was going for cover, so it was probably miss or don't take a chance. And this E50 is over here. Ah, darn it, there's a risky shot. So we're going to catch on fire, probably, with our next shot. Who got us? The UDES 3. And again, he's using premium ammo. Does he really need it? How am I getting spotting credit? And I'm not sure who's spotting me. But again, I don't know if I'm spotted when I do that or not. Not going to get shots over there. Conway's down. I could try peeking here. Okay, looks like the it looked like the Charfeuteur was planning on going somewhere else. I do not have a shot on him. E50? No. Looks like he doesn't want anything to do with us. Oh. Come on, you can do it. Be a brave toaster. And while I'm focusing him, the Charfeuteur is probably... And we have no idea if that hit or not. Nope. I can't fire at them, and I can't fire at them. I was hoping we'd spot the T-34 too. Oh, he's long gone. I guess I should have aimed a little longer, huh? Yeah, I think. Now he's within my spotting range, but there's a lot of foliage. I could have shot through that window, maybe? And, oh, yeah, he's gonna have spotted me. If they had Artie, I'd be dead. Aiming. Got his track. He's probably going to switch to premium ammo. So he knows he's kind of trapped there. How did he sneak up on me like that? With the Charfeuteur on my right and the Samoa on my left. So, not stellar gameplay on my part. You kind of saw some of the strength and weaknesses. It takes a long time to aim. And that was with the rotation device. We're going to wrap things up here. I probably should have just let that run out so we can see the end results. Let's see. Did we see the STRV? So it was a victory. So I think we were there for the end of that. Yeah, that was kind of a stomp. But we did really badly in Ghost Town, you know, and I think we can give some credit to the team there. And yeah, I could have played that better. Didn't have any concealment on the tank, and then when it took too long to aim, didn't have the gun depression, and I overextended there, and then just had everyone on the zero line shooting at me. Still, we got some bounces, but whatever. All right, so I don't know if that's going to help you figure out what you want to buy, maybe, for a premium tank, but what would I recommend? Why, I wasn't expecting you to ask me that. So looking at tier 8 premiums, so this is going to include rentals, including ones that I haven't played. If you Lova is pretty good in my opinion, even though I've never played it. It's got pretty strong armor. It moves slowly. It's got a pretty good gun. You just have to avoid being a sitting duck for arty, for flankers that get side shots on you. protect your lower glacis, not your lower hull. You know, the under part. And you'll probably get some good results. I believe it makes money pretty well too. The Patriot, if you're looking for something to make money in and bounce a few shots, it's pretty good. The way I've got it set up is probably not too bad. Trying to a little bit of survivability, a little bit of accuracy. But yeah, it's hard not to make money in the Patriot if it's ever on sale. Additionally, oh my goodness, if you can get the cockroach, the E25, it's really good. It hides well. It's not tier 8, but I've got to include it. Oh my god, 49% stationary vehicle, and okay, my crew is learning camouflage. So that's part of it. 31 while moving. It moves fast. It hides well. High rate of fire. Pretty good penetration. What's the penetration on this? It's only 150, but you can aim your shots pretty well with 0.28 dispersion, 1.38 aim time. So if you want to get somewhere quick, hide in a bush. Also, what do I have on it? I've got binoculars, so 469. So without that, it doesn't have the greatest view range, but depending on whether or not you want to do your own spotting. If this tank becomes available and you've got the money and you're going to play, more than 6 months, then that's a good tank to get. But we're talking about tier 8s. So the Patriot, pretty strong. The Progetto, I'm still trying to figure it out. I think I'm taking too many risks in it. But I mean, 38%, that's, from a statistician's point of view, that's not enough battles to draw a conclusion. 16 battles. Still, this should be above 40. So I'm doing something wrong. Is it the way I have it set up with the improved venting system and improved stabilizer? Are these Bounty? Is that what that is? Yeah. And then a turbo. I don't know. I think I'm just still learning. And I'm probably taking too many chances, getting killed too quickly. But it's a good tank. High skill cap, but you got to be careful with your mistakes. I love the reloading system on it, and that's probably why I make too many mistakes. The Chinese tank destroyer, I like it, but that's probably just me. That the limits to your gun traverse and depression, -6. So it's got more than I thought it did, but -6 feels like not very much in this tank. So I like it. You probably won't. The 112, pretty good all-around tank. 111, same thing. We didn't play it today, but I've had good experience with it. As long as I had the 111, and I guess I just played it as a rental because I wouldn't have sold it. I guess just every time it comes up as a rental, I play the heck out of it. How many battles did I have in it? 226. So that's a lot of rental. But yeah, it's a pretty good tank. The 112, I always wanted it. I don't seem to be doing as well in it, but maybe the player base got better. Who knows? And this is out of 61 battles, so that's we should have a pretty good idea what it's going to do. The FMC 50T, I've never played it. No, I have played it. I just don't remember whether it was good or not. I think that's another one like the Samoa that in the AMX 50. Is that what it's called? I can't remember what it's called, but the non-premium. You want to support your heavy tanks. Try not to expose your armor too much, but when there is an opportunity to be exploited, then you've got that autoloader for some nice bursty damage. I've never played the, I guess I have played it, but the T-34-3, it's got the huge alpha damage, but fairly hard to hit what you're shooting at. So you want to play up close. It's got armor similar to the T-59. So I would like this tank, but I'm not going to spend money on it, I don't think. But it seems fair between the Patriot, the best medium. I want to say it's the Progetto, even though I don't do that well in it. It's just I would say the CDC, I would say the best thing about it is the way the engine sounds. If you get a chance at a rental, run it out a few times just so you can listen to it drive. It's just, I just love, it's a silly thing, but that's what I like about that tank. The Lorraine 40T, bursty damage, not great armor. The Borask, it seems like it's got pretty good camo values, and again, if you can take advantage of that bursty damage, you've got that 2-round magazine. I think it's an auto reloader as well, like the Progetto. So you can fire 1 round, and the round that you just fired will reload while you still have one in the chamber. So that's pretty nice. And you can do some neat things with this. It also works pretty well as a scout, even though on this one, I've got bad view range, but I've got a bad commander, and I don't have any scouting equipment. So yeah, ignore that. The 4202, it's fairly well rounded. It's got the good gun depression, right? But I was trying to recommend one. Yeah, -10. Decent hull, or I'm sorry, turret armor, 200, 90, 90. So, and it's fairly mobile. Yeah, so it's not a bad tank. I've got a good win rate in it, but that's probably over less than 100 battles. Yeah, 16 battles. So, but it's a pretty good all-arounder and pretty good at ridge lines, better than most at ridge lines. The Mutts, I remember liking it, but that was forever ago that I played that. The T-54 first prototype, I remember it being almost scouty. I don't remember if the armor's any good on it or not, so I can't recommend that. I did well in the Tiger Patton, Super Pershing. I've played... Oh, it's got troll frontal armor. If you can hit the bottom front of the turret under the gun, or if you can hit the cupola from the front, that's about the only way you're going to penetrate it. Premium rounds, I think for most tanks, even have trouble going through that. The hull is pretty good. There's a couple weak points, but they're kind of hard to hit if you're moving around a lot. It's super slow, but if you want something if you want a medium that plays like a heavy, that's it. The ones that I have here, I would say the Progetto is probably the best. The T-59, I've never played it, I don't think. Yeah, if I was going to spend money on any of these, it'd definitely be the Progetto. And I actually just did spend money on it, and I need to learn to get good in it. What about heavy tanks? Probably the Patriot. It's pretty good up front. It doesn't have the strongest hull armor, and the lower plate is pretty weak. The cupola is pretty weak, but it's kind of small. If you keep moving, it makes it hard to hit. The side's got a good slope, and it's got a good gun manlet. And it makes credits pretty well. It's got high penetration, which helps you make those credits. So Patriot's really good. It's not always available. The Louvre, I want to say, is almost always available. And it's pretty. It's got good armor and a good gun, but it's super slow. It's easy to flank is, I think, its worst trait. The Patriot is not much faster, but it's a little harder to flank. Plus, it's a smaller target. It's easier to hide behind things. KV5, I think you're almost better off driving backwards in that because of the radio operator's little dome in the front. People call it the RTD2, too vulnerable. I want to say the Patriot. There are other... Oh, the Defender. Oh, that armor is so good on the Defender, and the gun is pretty strong, too. I would say if you can get the Defender, then that's probably one of the best heavy tanks, especially if you're looking to bounce a lot. If you've got a heavy tank mission that requires a lot of bouncing, that's a good one to do it in, probably. I like the 112 and the 111 pretty well. The IS-3A with it's got a 3-round magazine. It's pretty good as well. It's got the IS-3 is a pretty standard all-around tank, and the IS-3A with its auto alert, and I think they upped the penetration on it as well. Yeah, 221 with a 390 alpha damage per shot. So you can devastate a lot of tanks with that clip. That 3-round clip, I want to say. Yeah, 3-round clip. Slow reload. So you're vulnerable during that time, but you've got pretty good armor. If you've played the IS-3 and you want more burst damage, there you go. Recommendation, Defender, which I've never played, Patriot, maybe the 112, maybe the IS-3A, and then there's a few others you can get in the Bond Shop. I think I got the 112 in the Bond Shop. I can't remember. I might have actually paid gold for it. I don't remember. And apparently I never played the Basante. Strange. And, with that Italian reloader, or auto reloader, that might be kind of nice. Oh! The Polish one. TH... Is it even going to be in here? No, it's not in here right now. That's probably... That or the Defender, probably the best heavy tanks in the game right now, tier for tier. And as tier 8 premiums, same. What about light tanks? I don't know. Tier 8 light tank. The EVA 90, I'm not good in it, but it is good. I've had good luck in the... is this the Black Dog? Is that what that's called? The M4190 GF. I want to say that's the one they call the Black Dog. Played it briefly during the rental and enjoyed it a lot. Hey, Mr. Gunny, I'm just wrapping things up. Thanks for saying hi, though. I think you were here before, and I didn't respond until you had already left. So I apologize for last time. I'm just looking at Tier 8 premium tanks today, the ones that I have either in the garage or on rental. And tank destroyers. What would you recommend if someone was looking for a Tier 8 premium? I would say for the heavy, the Defender or the Polish one. Both of those are really good. Damn, it's 8:30 already. Probably tier for tier, some of the best tanks in the game. And for premium tanks, definitely good buys. For medium, I'd say Progetto, even though I'm not that good in it. I'm not sure. T59 a lot of people still like, but I don't know. And I haven't had enough experience in the T34-3. So I'm thinking the Progetto. The Barask also really good, but it's even worse armored than the Progetto. So you've got to use your speed, your mobility in that one more. Light tank, I don't even know what there is other than the EVA 90. For a Tier 8 premium light tank, the Black Dog. I liked it, but it's probably out of meta now. And then tank destroyers, I think, is it the SU-130? Is that Tier 8? That's pretty good if you can keep your concealment. I like the STRV. I like the WG-120. I like the AMX. I even kind of like the Jag Tiger, even though I don't play it anymore. But what the best one is, I'm not sure. Maybe the STRV. Probably something I don't have. Oh, the Scorpion, obviously. The Scorpion's really good. Great concealment, great gun arcs, great penetration, great damage. Just no armor. But, yeah, if you can avoid... Oh, and actually, what is it? Is it the TS-01, which I want to say is Tier 7, Troll frontal armor, can't penetrate it from the front. So as long as you can avoid getting flanked, that's probably the best premium tank destroyer. Oh, and the French... I apparently have never had it in the garage. I want to say it's Tier 6 French Lefebvre, or whatever you call it. I was really tempted to buy that last time it was on sale. It's one of the most ridiculous tanks in the game. But I think that's it for today. You know, and you've got to keep your playstyle in mind as well. If we take off the rentals here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There's the rentals. There we go. I don't know. I'm still learning the Progetto. I like it a lot. I'll play a lot of the CDC. I haven't had it that long, but I already have 238 games in it. I play it pretty much once or twice a day, and I think I've had it since the black market. I believe that's where I got it, as one of the random tanks. So, you know, leave a comment if you're on YouTube. What do you think the best Tier 8 premium tank is, and why? You know, might as well make your case. Patriot real strong, Defender real strong, and the it doesn't show up in here. I was going to look at the Polish one, but it doesn't show up in the tech tree. That's probably the best one currently, and probably will be for a while. And then this new Hunter here remains to be seen. It seems like it could be pretty good. I would not say that it's worth $96, but it seems like it takes some of the what's good about the Swedish medium and the like the French 40 ton, and kind of combines what's good about each of them. So it seems like it's a pretty good tank, good frontal armor, good gun, but it's not worth $90. So, you know, these discounts, I think the idea is that most people that want this are going to get a 40 to 60% discount on a tank that's probably worth about $45 to $50, probably about $46, $48 compared to, to the other tanks of the same tier. And double the price, so that with your 50% discount, you're paying full price for it. So, yeah, unless you were grinding all the way up into the 80% discount, I wouldn't buy this. It'll probably be a reasonable price within 6 months, I'm guessing. Anyway, that's my thoughts. I'd be happy to look at your thoughts, and you can share your thoughts with the community in the YouTube comments. I'll probably post this Saturday morning on YouTube, but appreciate you guys being here. Oh, he's gone already. Appreciate you saying hi, Mr. Gunny. You probably never see that comment, but yeah, it's always nice when someone says hi. So, because it's always more fun when you're here, right? Until next time, be well. Looking forward to your comments. And we're looking for 70,000 likes on this video. I'm just kidding. I think I don't have a total of 70,000 likes, but maybe this will be the one. All right. Again, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. I don't even know what to stream right now. I feel like I owe you guys some Spellcaster University, and I definitely want to finish up Secret of Mana, and I'm probably not even 10% through it yet, but that's just something that I want to have an archive of. And so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys, even if it takes 10 years for 100 people to see it. I want it to be there. I'm still playing some Prey. I started another playthrough. I'm working more on the Typhon upgrades, Typhon Neuro mods. Haven't gotten that far. I basically went to gather some things. Like I've gotten the golden. I haven't cleared area by area. I've gotten what I needed in an area, then gone to the next area to get something specific there. And so that's basically the way I've been playing it, skipping around a lot, and it's on nightmare mode now. With the stream we did on hard mode, I'm doing this on nightmare mode. It is substantially harder. And I don't have all my weapon upgrades yet, but I've got them pretty well upgraded, and I still feel weak in a fight. So that's different, but I didn't think that was something that anybody would be interested in seeing. If you've seen the hard mode, then you've seen most of the game. We got most of the achievements, but for at least for the good ending. So I'm not sure what to play next. Maybe something new. Maybe pick up something that haven't played in a while. Sharing that. Asheron's Call, for instance. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. You can always leave a comment on the Discord if you want. And I guess until next time, be well. And we'll see you then.